Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming, and we are back here in Bora Bora, also known as Tropico in City Skylines. And oh yes, this is a beautiful island, lots of place to do interesting stuff. Indeed. And to get started, I decided to lay down a road just to see what the ground was like here, and it's fairly flat. It slopes a little bit up as you come up here, and it's kind of hard to see when you're just at kind of ground level without any reference point like a road. But yeah, this should be more than sufficient for what we need it for. And so what the first thing we'd want to do, and I'll want to figure out where I want to start shipping, and I will say that I did jump out into the map editor because I was a little bit concerned that these ship connections, since they look to be individual ship connections, that if I had, for instance, a harbor over here and a harbor over here, that because they wouldn't be connecting to the same ship connections, they wouldn't be able to like send cargo back and forth. So basically what I did was I connected up the stuff. I connected up the shipping lanes, and I also had done the same thing for the airlines, but it does not look like you can actually see the airline pass. So yeah, about that. Anyway, yeah, let's just jump out here. Anyway, I'm going to start off my little city here, and we have absolutely no population milestones to deal with, so we can build whatever we want to. And so, when it comes to this place, what inspires me to build? Well, the beaches for one thing. Indeed. So what we are going to do, we are going to have a little bit of a downtown, maybe a nightclub scene down here. And so this is going to be probably a single strip of commercial. And I'm probably going to have a railway. Yes, indeed. Let's set up... I'm thinking... We can always buy some extra tiles around because of reasons. Because we got the money. We got $593,000. And I'm just trying to think, where do I want to set up my first cargo harbor? I'm thinking down around here. If we go look at the resources, I do have ore mining along here. Ore mining along here. A little bit in here. Some in here, which could be hard to get to, although yeah, we can build a road and some... I may keep that untouched just so it's more scenic that way. What we may focus on is forestry, as that is relatively clean. There is some noise, and we got lots of trees. Lots of trees indeed. And oh, we got some fertile land here, possibly over there. We might do something with agriculture. I don't know. Haven't really decided. And maybe we should clear off some trees so we can figure out. Yeah, there's a little bit here as well. Looks like a little bit in here as well, and possibly if we got rid of some of the trees, which we can do. Does that not much in the way of fertile land. Since it doesn't cost us anything to destroy the trees. Yeah, that's very faint, so maybe not. This might not be a farming map. Although, if I'm not mistaken, yet on here, there's a little bit of farming. Very deep, rich oil deposits. So, we are going to get started right here. And we'll probably do... In here is probably going to be a beach area. This is going to be one of our towns. And I'm probably going to have another town in around here. Maybe 2 or 3 towns. Build another one over there. But we are just going to get started over here because, well, this is where I laid down my first road. And let's jump out of this map because we don't really need to see. And yeah, I want a cargo station access. You know what? I'm thinking, and I may have to just decide. What I'm probably going to do is a cargo harbor down here and access the oil, and probably a cargo harbor over here to access this. This will be the first industry. And actually, before I get started on the industry, I definitely want to... Well, do I want to? Yeah, I don't want to run into those problems where I had in Charleston, where my ore deposits depleted extremely quickly. Maybe a much more reduced quantity of resources. Resource extraction. And there looks to be some... or there as well. Interesting. Anyway, I believe that, go back to the map here. Yeah, rather than spoiling the beaches with a nice, dirty cargo harbor, I think I may build some cargo harbors along here, 1 or 2. And we'll, of course, build a rail station since it'll be necessary. So, the first thing we do is cargo harbor. And what I might do is use the level tool. And just... Oh. Yeah, that's... that wasn't the level tool. Let's just do something like this. We'll just make a flat area. Just make it easier to place the cargo harbor. Right about here. All right. And then we will place the cargo harbor right about there. That is our first expense. It won't be the last one. What I'll do is I'll just soften this. Soften it just a bit. And soften this just a bit. Alright, so what I am going to want to do, maybe I should extend this just a bit, just so I can put in the roundabout. And I need curve 2, 1 like that, and back like that, and ooh, really? Like that, and I'm going to extend it about that distance. Go 2 up one. Like that, and like that. Yeah. I'm gonna use the level tool. Just to make this a little bit. Alright. Road. No, 2-lane, not 2-lane. So like that, and do this again. Alright, that's a little... Okay, that looks a little off. Anyway, that's not really important. What is important is that we place down the cargo harbor. And tool, are you working? There you are. Let's flatten this a little bit more. And we are just going to place the rail station. So this is currently going to be at the hub of our industrial system. Actually, I'm going to bring it over to here. And then I'm going to run a rail something like this. And I will probably just mostly do level crossings just because of reasons. We are not very high-tech here in Tropico. And yeah. So we may want to have a coastal road. All depends. Of course, the goal with this is that we are going to have rail as predominantly our primary mode of transportation. It will be the most efficient form of transportation because of reasons. And I'm going to want to have the rail right about here. And we are going to connect it on like that. Yeah, that works. Alright, so at this point we're going to want to have a road, and I'll have to pay attention to my money because our money can disappear pretty quickly, especially on a map like this. And for now, I'm just going to use... Oh, bother. Really? About that. Alright. Well, this could be interesting. I may build a road going this way. And we're going to run a second. Have this going off this way. And same thing with this. Yep, that works. Alright, so... Alright, so we got our first cargo connection. And it would be nice if we had the option of starting with some, cargo and passenger harbor connection to explain why people move here rather than, having these really stupid bridges that go out to the edge of the map. Just because Colossal Order was, I don't know, they designed their game with land connections in mind. And because, of course, the milestone system, fact that you can't get cargo and passenger harbors until later in the game, yeah, you can't really build on an isolated island because you need some way to get people here to and from. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is, where are we going to have our manufacturing? What I might do is have a little bit of manufacturing over here. And just to check resources, there's not a whole lot. So, yeah, we can have a little bit of manufacturing over here. Although, got the first part of our rail line. And I'm going to just build a rail station right here. Right here, and if I run this out, like that, and then we put down or check cargo terminal, I'm going to need, was it 6 tiles, I think? Actually, we're going to need to have a second. That's right. We're going to have to... I'll do a straight like this. And then 6 tiles, and then the road. And that is... This is going to be certainly interesting. We got a cargo train terminal. Yep, that works. Let's delete that, and shall delete this as well. Right about here. Like that, and oh bother. Like that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well that's going to be the first cargo connection. We'll be able to have rail traffic. Yep, and we'll extend that further along. So how are we going to want to build our rail or road network? Just going to bring this down to about here. And how is this going to handle the coast? Yes, indeed. Well, about that. For now, I'm just going to just do that for now. And we'll just have a road that comes around like this. I will figure something out that will make this coast a little bit more, I don't know. Just might, yeah, I'll figure this out and then we'll go from there. But if you know of a good way to run roads along a slope like this that will allow us to develop this area, other than with like beach items, let me know. I don't know exactly my plan for this, but so far this is the start of Tropico. Oh yes. But I'm just going to continue. Just want to make this kind of like that. Nope. Too much. Road. Something like that. Maybe that might be fine. But I'm going to go across like this. And then we will also extend this road across like that. And that might be the extent of this town. From there, I don't know, we'll probably have some roads that snake through here out to this other side where we might put a small village over there. But for now, this is going to be Tropico. For now, this episode's probably just going to be roughly laying things out and figuring out where we want to get things going. I definitely want to get the rail down, so that is what I'm going to work on. We're going to send this across like this. And something like this. Probably to a... Sorry. Okay, so we're going to have ships come in here. And I'm probably going to put a passenger harbor down here. We're on trains. Yeah, something like right here. And what I might do is put, yeah, I am going to build this up, I think. Actually, oh, what if I... What would look good? You have ships coming in here. You have cargo there. Right here. Right here. Right on this here. And what I can do is put those wharves along here. Oh yes, that'll be awesome. I will need to also flatten this ground somewhere around here. Actually, I'll come to about here. Possibly. No, we'll flatten it to about here. And, yeah. Something like that. And yep, I'm using a free version of the terraforming tools just because this kind of work can be really, really expensive. Oh yeah, that works. So, what I'm going to want to do... Yeah, I'm going to push it out a little bit further because we need some extra room to build this properly. Like that, and then like that. And like this. And the ship will come in right about here. Right about there. Awesome. And now if we build this road, let's go to there and perfect. Like that and something like that. Maybe a little bit further. Yeah, I want a nice front harbor front here. And roads. That is going to be the entrance when you come in here. Oh yes. It is going to be good. Anyway, I'm just going to leave it there for now, and when I come back I'll have done all the wharf stuff off camera like I've done before. We don't really need to see it a whole bunch of times. You pretty much know the process that I use to build this, and if you've read any details on the mod itself, then you know how to build it yourself and what's involved. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Tropico in City Skylines. Oh yes, indeed. And next time we will continue on getting Tropico set up, ready to go for people, for zoning, for all the other stuff. I just need to lay down the groundwork, figure out where my cargo harbors were going to be, and all that other fun stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching again. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.